Alright, hey everyone, it's Algol Gaming. Gonna do a quick little preview of the world on the Minecraft survival server that everyone's been so anxious to get a hold of. And I'll talk a little bit about the whole server deal, because there's been a lot of questions and not a lot of answers, so let's see. In the last video I said you could email me at algolgaming@gmail.com, which people keep asking me about. And I keep saying, if you want to apply to be a builder or to be on the server, you can. But I also said, don't count on it because it's not an official thing yet. And if you're wondering, I took the HUD away just so you can see this texture pack that we're currently working with. So don't think the game's broken or anything. What are we dealing with here? Hold on. Okay. I just want to have some sunlight available. So, yeah. You can apply to be a builder and apply to be on the server, but it's not an official thing yet. However, people who are very interesting or have already built really cool things, then possibly I'll let them on. You can keep trying, keep sending me emails. There's a few people who I haven't contacted them yet or let them know this, but who I've thought might be good to be on the server. And, I'll probably let them know soon. And we'll start doing tours soon for all the OG Elite first-timer fans that deserve a little recognition. But for the most part, we've just been building away, having some fun. And we'll start recording soon, a lot more things. You might recognize that little overhang. It is completely natural, and it does house something secret. What is that through the trees? Oh, yeah, you've seen it. If you don't know what it is, I'm not gonna tell you. Right now, I'm just doing a little walkthrough. It is still in the process of being built, but put a lot of work into it so far. And we don't have a full team of builders, things take a little bit longer to do. I'd like to have that new cinematic fly-through mode. Doo-doo-doo. Look what I spelled wrong. 2. The structure of the house is complete. This is the lodge. We got the structure complete. I built it all in one night. I got having issues with this texture pack in the doors. Built it all in one night. Then the next day, P-Bat and Brock Nash and a couple other people came in and we did the staircase. A couple other things. What else? Oh yeah. I built the structure and then we came up here and put the chests in. Took the staircase all the way up. We'll probably build a basement on it sometime, or a dungeon in the bottom, something like that. It can be a little dizzying. And then P-Bat finished the roof off up here. I just had the columns freestanding, but he had the idea for this little pagoda pergola roof porch. I had a general idea, but he went ahead and finished off and put his little twist into it. For those who keep asking for the seed or for the world file, it's probably not going to happen, especially not anytime soon, mainly because I'm paying for this server to have something nice to record on, and if I gave you my world file or my seed, at least this early on, then I kind of lose out on that the whole purpose there. I realized I just started touring something I wasn't supposed to tour yet. So I'll hold off on that for now. Oops. But you'll see it soon, since P-Bat's back in town. So, we have a special texture, or I have a special texture pack I've been using for all the banners and decorative doodahs that are pictures. So if you come into the server and you don't have the texture pack, then you'll be very shocked at all the ugly paintings over everything. But if you just want the texture pack, I can email it to you, or I can find somewhere to upload it. That way, and it's just a variation of Taiken's modifier, the Taiken Doku pack. You know, so right now these are the plots of land that I'm going to give out to the builders to build their own houses. The road system's just kind of curling and stretching around. But just doing a lot of work on trying to make the server look good, trying to make nice places to build things. You know, I went ahead and built one house just for the sake of having a nice little house to have right in the get-go. Because a lot of people have been asking what style I'm going for, and there's really not a set style, but we found an obscene amount of clay in the river by the pirate base, so I decided it'd be good to make some clay houses. Why not? A little bulletin board, little table for your car keys. And a lot of people, well yeah, and also I have a kind of a sore throat thing going on, so bear with me. Not sure why the bed clips like that. A couple issues with the texture pack, but for the most part it's turning out really well. And yeah, a lot of people will probably wonder why this house is so small, and the reason is that's realistic. I wanted a very nice, realistic feel. This isn't a role-playing server or anything like that, but yeah, I wanted a nice feel to it. I wanted it to stay realistic, fun. I don't want people summoning in 8,000 obsidian blocks and making obsidian castles. At the same time, I want people to have fun, you know. I don't like the lava on this texture pack, but that's okay. A little bit of hot macaroni and cheese, Stouffer's lasagna, never hurt anybody. This is just a natural cave that was down here, so I went ahead and prepared for it to be a dungeon. So yeah, you can keep sending me emails if you want. I'm not done yet, but you can keep sending emails if you want. But again, people seem to have a lot of confusion about this being a public server. As you can tell, it is not a public server. It is very much a private server, and it's very much a... Is that? Whatever. I guess that was the bush texture. Shrub. I don't know. Weird. I don't know how everything's textured, but I do know my flowers are textured in reverse. Reds are yellows, yellows are reds. Fantastic. So I'm just going to do a little walkthrough, and then I'll probably do a flyover here in a minute. Vast plains over yonder. Just some nice views over here. But yeah, this is not a public server, so people who are just asking for the IP, you should expect not to get it, because you're not going to get it. I don't want this to be a public free-for-all. I want it to be a cool world that we can film on, have fun on, do all those sorts of things. I went ahead and finished this road all the way to our deep mining outpost. That way people can mine and not intersect with people's basements and things. But yeah, this is the neighborhood so far. We're going to build a large wall around it once we kind of lay out the first set of houses. And I wish I could show you all the secret stuff, but I'm going to wait for a second tour video after I've let a few people try and find it on their own without spoilers. So let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and get a little aerial view for you guys using Les Creative mode. We haven't finished this bridge yet, but once we get a design for it and decide what we're going to build on the other side, it'll be a lot easier. This bridge took a lot longer than it should have, but we had a lot of fun with it. Still kind of coming up with the vines. Haven't made a solid solution for that. Right here was something really interesting. It was a ravine with a little bit of a wall, then another ravine. So I figured, what the hell, I'll just connect them, right? So we gotta build something cool down here. Not sure quite yet what we're gonna do, but it'll look good. And you guys let me know how you like the texture pack. It's a variation of Doku. Doku's my favorite. And he hasn't updated yet, so I went ahead and did a little customizer for all the different variations there are. So yeah, this is the server so far. These are the plots of land. As you can tell, they form usually a square pattern or close to a square pattern, just to, you know, let people know they get that whole little space. And since this one, you know, is a corner lot, it doesn't have direct water access, it's a little bit bigger. You know, it's a little bit more of a challenge to have a bigger, crooked, weird lot than a prime location, smaller lot. I figure that makes sense in the real estate market, keeps it fair. And houses don't get to be too large, you know, they don't get to be too tall. They can be deep and have basements, but they can't, you know, be taller than the surrounding area, otherwise it'll just look gross. Alright guys, so this is the server. People have wanted to see it so far. There are several other things. There is the stronghold. We did find it. We're gonna go through it on video. We don't want to go through it yet. So stay tuned. Let me know what you think. And very, very shortly, maybe in the next week, people will start getting emails and messages for invites to come on and tour it. Maybe to be builders. We'll see how that goes. So if you all are interested, you're very serious about it, you know, feel free to let me know on algolgaming@gmail.com. And I'm just gonna, what I'm doing on there is, if you have in the subject where it says server or anything like that, I'm filing it away. So if you have any sort of message in that email, don't. Because if it has server in the title, I'm filing it away. That is the waiting list. That's the guest list. If you have a message you want to send me, get a hold of me on Facebook. There's Algol Gaming, the person, on Facebook, and there's Team Algol Gaming, the Facebook page. So if you type in Algol Gaming, you'll get Algol Gaming and Team Algol Gaming. Either one is fine to get a hold of me. They're both linked together. It's just one's an update page hooked to the Twitter, and one's a profile so I can chat and add friends and keep it a little easier that way. So get a hold of me on Facebook or get a hold of me on Gmail with something other than the subject line server if you actually want to get a hold of me. And or on Google Plus. Facebook and Google Plus, you can actually chat with me on. I'm on there. If I'm available, I'm on there and you can chat with me. I'm not going to add you on Skype because that's for recording, and I don't need people shooting me 1,000 messages a minute while I'm recording and having little chirps and beeps the whole time. So yeah, that's it guys. Hope you enjoyed it. You know, put in the comments what you thought, and expect some videos very shortly. And for those of you who don't understand, I'm not a partner. This is my hobby, and I do have a full-time job, so I can't put out videos lightning fast like everybody else. But let me know what you think. And if you want to see some Minecraft or some other games, you know, before the other things, let me know. Alright guys, take care.